Hey y'all,
Welcome back
to the
channel. I know you fucking lying.
Okay then.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel.
That shit was deep as fuck.
You were supposed to say to the channel. Like, I thought we was harmonizing. The fuck? Lord.
Girl. Woo. All right.
Okay, y'all.
Welcome
We
back
back.
to the goddamn channel.
Yes, y'all. We back with another review. But
Yes.
before we even get it popping, make sure you got your tequilas in them. Tequilas. Y'all, we ain't even that lit.
Listen, get into. I really like this thing. I told her, I said, I really like this setup. You know, with
It's
our
cute.
regular Red Bulls. Red Bulls, you need to get at us and stop playing.
Okay, then.
We got nice glasses for our little juice and stuff, and then of course, you know, our nice little mugs for the shots, for shopping.
Tequilas.
Yes, I like it. So yeah.
Alright, so today, y'all, we're going to be talking about this Omega again, the gift and the curse. This
Yeah.
is episode 2. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Boo.
Honey, so pretty much, I believe the show started off with, from last show, we were talking about the way that Omarion called up Raz and pretty much you need to get your ass back here because if y'all remember, Raz said that he was leaving the group, but he didn't really let nobody know. So in this episode, it starts off with them going, Amari and Raz going to the back, having a conversation. We didn't too much get any footage from that,
Right.
but it looks like, he was still on the tour, so they must have got past it.
Exactly.
Okay, and then it moves on to some background information about Omarion, I think he went to Hilton High.
Which is irrelevant
It is.
because we don't care.
We don't. I do care that you don't think you dropped out in 10th grade. Just because B2K started, don't mean you couldn't have finished school. So when dude said, so you dropped out in 10th grade, it ain't no, I was in B2K. Yeah, I did drop out because you never went back and got your diploma.
Correct.
Did you get a GD?
We don't know.
Did you? Oh.
Yeah.
You dropped out.
Yeah.
And look, I wouldn't even be this rude to you, but I really don't like the way you treating folks, Omarion. Period.
Cool. Okay. Then it showed a little old footage of interviews regarding the B2K breakup.
On why they broke up and shit.
Yeah, and it's just like, okay, well, it seems to me that you wanted to do the whole solo thing, and then they weren't getting paid.
That's what they said. They said they didn't get paid for it when they were, and they didn't even know that the damn group was dissolved. They found it out online or on TV or something like that, but you knew.
Yeah, and then they can't do no shows
With the name.
if you, Omarion, was not a part of the show, which means you stop in the bag for the other group members, because I'm sure Raz B could have did your parts, and it probably would have sounded better. I'm just saying, you know. So I really like that he did show those old interviews. But ultimately, Omari, you mentioned this a time or two throughout the episode about being selfish. And I'm really starting to see that maybe that's just who you are.
And cocky.
Yeah, very selfish, and you too full of yourself.
Case in point. In this episode, so Omarion, when he gets off of stage, he likes to go straight into the dressing room, Don't nobody bother me. Can't nobody come in. No manager, no mama, no nobody. Nobody can come in his room.
And don't forget the earbuds off the stage. So walking to the room.
Apparently he keeps the earbuds in. And so he gets off the stage and performing one night, and Pleasure P wants to have a conversation with his brethren. That's what he called him. We brothers. That's what he said. So he wants to have a conversation with him, and he's following him to his dressing room. But Omarion acting like he can't hear because he got them earbuds in. And people are just trying to let it be known that he don't really interact with nobody once he comes off stage. So Omarion goes in his dressing room, close the door.
Pause. Before he even got in the room, Pleasure said, "You look back at me, bro. I know you see me."
So clearly, them things went. I mean, they shouldn't have been gone if the show was off. If it was done,
yeah.
So you shouldn't have heard anything. Why do you still got them in your damn ear?
You heard him and you saw him, and just say that you didn't feel like talking
you
to
said
nobody. All you had to do was turn around and say, "Pleasure, give me a minute. I'ma fuck with you when I get myself together."
That's all you had to say. That's all you had to say. But all you did was close that door in that man's face and had him going back and forth with Scotty. I don't know what he is, a bodyguard. Going back and forth with him on why he can't come in the dressing room and talk to you. That shit was so fucking unnecessary. That shit's so unnecessary. You ain't that hot. If you could walk down the fucking street and don't nobody chase you down the fucking street, you can have somebody...
Which was seen in the footage. Like, he was leaving the show at one point, leaving the tour, going straight to his tour bus, and you had fans just out there on the street. Ain't nobody try to grab on you, take your chain, feel your hair, do a little dick
They ain't even ask for an autograph.
These people ain't even ask for your autograph, sir. So why are you trying to act like another fucking artist can't even have a conversation with you? You all you had to say was, "Give me a minute."
That's it.
And I'm a fuck with you. You know, it's real simple.
That was it. That's all you had to say.
Honey, he goes to even having production move Pretty Ricky to the other end of the hallway at any show that they do. And he also made it known that he wanted Pretty Ricky to leave immediately after every show. Not every show. Who the fuck you think you are? Who you are? Who are you?
Who are you? Who are you?
Sir? Because last time I checked, you sing with fucking auto-tune.
Okay then, like, come on. That shit was so fucking unnecessary, and it really just showed, I don't know, it showed some shit that I didn't fucking like, all because you closed that door in that man's face. And yeah, I would have had an issue with it too. Like, you fucking disrespect me. You can't even stick your head out the door and say hi, bye, whatever the fuck. Like, before you even got to your dressing room, I was trying to have this conversation, and you didn't have it. Now, granted, we're all for everybody needs to have a woo-sah moment. Then calm your ass down. Y'all are very high energy. You have your process that you go through when things are done. I get it, but it's also about just being respectful. Camaraderie. You know, like, it's multiple of y'all on this damn tour. So I didn't like that shit. I didn't like that. I didn't like it at all. So, then it goes on to Omarion talking about a restraining order.
A court case.
Yeah, that he took out against April. April being his baby mama. April being the one that's now with Tay Diggs. Upgrade. Boop. Boop.
And she did. Okay. That was the truth.
I'm just saying.
Can you up?
I'm just saying. I don't want to be messy, but...
That was very fucking messy. Anyway, he had a fucking restraining order against this girl for fucking harassment.
Yeah, talking about her ass be popping up. So when he was getting ready to leave for the tour, she popped up over at his house, I guess to see the kids or whatever the situation is. And apparently she does that often. Just pop up, and he don't like that shit, and he says it's harassment, so he filed a restraining order against her.
Talking about a lack of respect. Boy, the kids is there.
Okay then.
Okay, and she's the primary parent.
That's what I thought.
So if she decided to pop up for whatever reason, I don't think it was because of you, boo.
I don't think it was because of
at
you
that
too.
time she was dating Fizz.
Okay then.
So like I said, the conceitedness is conceited. Okay.
Either way,
He lost that motherfucking court case.
Period. That shit was denied. Talking about, oh well, they're only concerned about physical. No, the shit just don't make fucking sense. I'm just
It
saying.
really doesn't.
But anyway, then it pretty much moves on to them back talking about Raz. And look, if you got another motherfucking issue with Raz B in the next episode, I'ma know you chose him as a scapegoat for your motherfucking documentary.
Yep.
So they're talking about Raz having an issue, feeling like somebody cut his mic off during the performance, but really it was performances because he had different outfits on, and that's what made me feel like, yeah, maybe y'all did cut his microphone off, because why y'all showing us him acting like, I don't want to say a brat because I would do the same fucking thing, but acting away, feeling away when he realized that he can't hear and his shit is not working right. Mm-hmm. That was, y'all pointed out at least two instances. Mm-hmm. What y'all doing back there? Because ain't nobody else complaining about it. Why is he the only one having fucking mic issues? Mm-hmm. Because he the only other one that's really singing, and you don't really want him singing because
he the only one really singing. Because you gotta think about it. Omarion's mic has the little auto tunes on it, so technically Raz is the only one singing. Like, come on, stop playing with yourself and stop playing with his mic, because that man got sex appeal. He's gorgeous. He's very humble.
Very.
He's engaging.
Very.
He shows gratitude to his fucking fans.
Definitely.
And he can sing.
For free. For free. He walked around that damn stadium, took pictures and every fucking thing with his 1-2 bodyguards just in case he needed it. But ultimately, anybody, can I get a picture? He gave them a fucking picture. And he went out there and showed camaraderie.
Yes, he watched the other acts.
That, come on, it's support.
And you need to be watching the other acts. You gonna bring up the fact that he said he watched the other acts, and Raz feel like that y'all need to step up y'all game. At the end of the day, you do need to step up your game and turn that motherfucking auto tunes off.
Okay, and stop fucking with his mic.
And stop playing with him.
Like,
don't play with him.
The fuck? What? Like, y'all really getting on my nerves. And based off of that whole situation with Raz pretty much throwing a temper tantrum on the stage when he realized that his mic was fucked up or whatever, he walked off. And Omarion has an issue with that. Want to sit up there and, like he did in the last episode.
He rant and raved.
For what?
In his tour bus to all his people in his camp.
Your yes mans, and you wanted Omarion to come out to say, let's get it together for the next date on this tour. Ultimately, you was gonna finish it out, because at the end of the day, it's about this. And you got a fucking contract.
So you talking about you pulling out because of the way that he's acting and all this. Like, you going on this rant about this man that's helping you make money, because you can't do this shit on your own without B2K.
Or you would have.
But you know what I'm saying? So it's like, why you doing all this talking about him, and all somebody got to say is, you good? Because we got another show in the next city. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop it.
Stop.
You did a lot for this Omega, and the way that you did it, you really are showing people who you are. And it's not in your favor, sir.
Definitely not over here. I don't know how everybody else is perceiving this, but this Omega, to me, like, it's really not shining you in the best light.
It's not.
Like, I'm gonna need you to get it together. You're very cocky. You're very arrogant. You're rude, even if you don't think you are. You're trying to pass it off as being zen and in tune with yourself. And I'm not gonna let nobody disrupt my space. But you just don't even have common courtesy.
No, yeah. And talking about some fucking zen. Boy, if you just going to go to the damn tour bus to go smoke weed, you could have did that in the goddamn dressing room. You could have lit your sage and your candles and put your, old school music on and smoked your weed in your dressing room instead of running out of the venue to your bus. Get to your bus with an attitude like a fucking kid. Knowing that you're going to go to the next city. Stop playing with yourself and stop playing with me because I'm getting tired of this shit here too.
I'm getting tired of this shit too. Like, I ain't too many more times that I'm going to sit up here and be watching the Omarion show. Like,
that's what it is.
I mean, I recognize that it is your documentary, but if you're going to sit up there and use other people in your documentary for likeness, like, I definitely hope you okayed it with April before you started putting her shit out there. I really hope you did that shit.
I doubt it, because Boog already said that when they had their issue on online about this whole Omega documentary. Like,
see, you're moving.
You didn't let these people know that it was gonna. Oh, this man here with the camera. This is gonna be for Omega gift and curse. You didn't let them know that. They probably thinking that you just getting footage for behind the scenes of the Millennial Tour. And it was obvious. Ain't nobody got no one-on-ones, no interviews, no showing what the fuck they doing in their life outside of the tour. No going into their dressing rooms after the show or before the show.
You can tell. You know why? Because if you look at anybody else's documentary, unsung, uncensored, unwhatever, you have people on there talking about the person, giving their accounts and their feelings and their opinions about that said person in that documentary.
Right.
It's just you giving your opinions
about everybody else.
And that's not a documentary.
Your opinion mainly about Raz.
Leave that man alone.
Police.
Like,
because we really don't care.
I don't like that shit.
I don't care what you think about him, how you view him, his antics, his acts, because at the end of the day, that man was triggered by something that was done to him. He ain't just acting a fool to just be acting a fool.
Cut my motherfucking mic off.
Okay?
Top thinking I'm on shit. You on something. The fuck?
So y'all let us know down in the comments below what y'all think about this second episode of Omega's Gift and Curse.
Because that was it.
That was it. And make sure you like, share, comment, dislike, subscribe, and follow.
Definitely. And I guess we're going to catch y'all in the next episode. We done started, so I guess we're going to catch y'all next week.
Yeah. All right.
Peace.
I know you fucking lying. Okay then.